just on that one, no. You can try and trigger my memory if
Well, for the first Earth Day, just as a news event in your life, you were in your late 20s?
yeah. What's the date here we're talking about? It was
April 1970.
70,
April,
yeah, okay, right. Yeah, I do remember being out in the arena and listening. There was a good crowd of people out there, and it might have been raining either, and the roof was leaking. I don't know if that was the event that took place in that that night
Yes.
or whatever. Yeah, but I didn't have anything to do with it, and nothing selecting speakers or.
No, observing it though.
Yeah.
From your
No one.
viewpoint.
I think no one could understand or appreciate the impact that was going to have as a continuing event yet today. You know, it's different, you know, now than it was at that time. But I mean, the agenda and the way it's structured and so on is a little different. But it was quite a remarkable thing, I think, that took place. You know, it started this tradition, and it I think was something that gave recognition to what this campus was all about, or trying to be all about, even at that early stage.
I heard it was telecast on local TV live.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't surprise me. No. Because campus was gaining some intriguing interest from community folks. You know, they still weren't coming out to the campus, and because there was this town and gown kind of separation, really, that was going on, and then we were using all this strange language, and there wasn't any reason for them to come out here. You know,
What does town and gown mean? That's a term that's not used very often today.
the academic attire, you know, the graduation, commencement, gowns, and the town people, the townies and the gownies, you know, that's all. Sometimes it's the ivory tower versus the industrial setting, so on and so forth.
There were some reports in the local newspapers that I think it was a city council person from Oshkosh was claiming that Earth Day was a communist conspiracy.
Yeah.
1970. Do you remember that?
No. There were, you know, I mean, it isn't so unusual, is it? I mean, you still hear that kind of stuff that comes out in this day and age. You know, one is climate change. You know, there are folks who look upon it as a conspiracy these days, and they have their own publications, and they put out this information, and they discount it, you know, on the science and whatever. So there's always going to be that fringe kind of group, as long as we hope they stay fringe, I guess. I don't know. Those of us who believe that the science is good. And
Well, did it come on campus? Did students
I don't
or
recall
parents
that.
contest?
I don't recall that, no. I mean, I think the way it was expressed is the students didn't come. You know, some students chose not to come. We had a much stronger, much larger component of out-of-state students, you know, in the early 70s that came in for this reason, and because of the environmental focus, and they had good values. These kids, they were sincerely concerned, you know, about environment, and in that respect, you know, it was very interesting. And you know, if it's an out-of-state student coming in, sometimes they're at a little different level or something, you know, and maybe they are more motivated than the students who come here because it's convenient and because they live in Swamico or Oconto or something, and they can take advantage of and get a good education. But they were drawn to getting an education and getting into a university as much as the academic plan.
I lost my question here. I'm thinking.
The student body and attraction.
I was going to get to